So today's AI smart glasses can translate, act as a teleprompter, and even deliver all-day battery life. Just wait for the update. The translation feature's coming, the battery fix is coming. It's all coming in some future firmware right around the corner when the thing you paid for doesn't work yet. So when I put on the INMO GO3, I was waiting for the catch. And before I tell you about everything that these can do, and there is a lot, I'm gonna go through checklist by checklist. I'm gonna take these glasses off. I'm gonna put these glasses back on now dramatically and tell you how you could win 500 bucks. I've been doing this for years, I love it. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me the first feature you would use with your INMO Go. Tell me the first thing you would translate, where you would travel to with them. Tell me a fact about yourself, your favorite movie. You can comment once per day for up to 10 days. It's just a way to contact you, either in your YouTube channel or actually in your comment. Watch the video all the way through. Good video, a thumbs up. Information you need though will be in the description down below. I do want to thank INMO for sponsoring this video. I have been living with these for maybe about 10 days. And I want to be very specific about why these didn't end up in the box with others, because it just feels different. It's something every single press release written has said about a pair of smart glasses. So here it is. Everything INMO advertised, these actually do. And that is the biggest compliment that I could give a pair of smart glasses. I cannot overemphasize how rare that is in this category. All right, so I promised to tell you about the features. So here's everything that these do, starting with the stuff that I leaned on every day. So the first thing you notice is picking them up. Is that really that much to pick up? About 58 grams. That's a little bit more than like what a good pair of sunglasses would weigh. The arms are 8 millimeters thick, and somehow that's where they stuffed the whole sort of brain of the thing. The board and the battery, all those live in the stems. The phone, which it does have to be tethered to, does a heavy lifting over Bluetooth through the INMO app, but the frames are not empty. There's actually enough horsepower in there that teleprompter and the offline translation can keep running on their own. It's not a dumb screen mirror, but it's also not a full computer either. It's kind of something in between that just kind of feeds the useful stuff into your eye line. Gotta have an honest conversation about comfort. I'm gonna wear it there on my face. I don't wanna pretend like they vanish and they're lighter than air, because they're not. But I did stop thinking about them, which is more than I could say for just about anything else that I've strapped to my face. Translation on these things is a really big sell for a lot of people. And they worked again as advertised. Live subtitling is a part that surprised me. I actually put captions, whatever's being said, right in front of the review. That is really cool. Probably don't use it all the time, but it's nice to have. I played a video on YouTube in Mandarin to test the real-time translation, which it does, and it came back with readable English in maybe half a second to a second delay. That was really fast. If you're going to a foreign country, you want to translate, this can do that perfectly. It also has an optional speaker that'll do full-way conversation, so both people can follow along in their own languages. 98 languages supported, 77 you can speak out. 9 of them work offline with no signal. I thought that was pretty cool. And one thing they do that I didn't expect to care about is navigation. So it ties into maps and it puts sort of directions in your field of view. One thing to know, and this was a bit disappointing, it only works for walking and cycling, not driving. So this isn't like a heads up display for your commute, but if your commute is on foot or pedaling, it is the real deal. Had it running on a walk this week, just had a little arrow floating in front of me the whole way. Also, there's a teleprompter. This is the one that I found most useful, even though I will admit it is very, very niche unless you do something like this for a living. Really easy. You load a script into whatever notes app, put the glasses on, and your words scroll in front of you while you talk. There's an AI mode that follows your pace and keeps up sort of even when you wander off the page or ad-lib a lot, like I do constantly. And you are looking, the best part, dead center at the camera the entire time. We have at the studio, and we use these external teleprompter amps for years, and this held up against any of them just without the rig. So battery is something that's also been a real knock on smart glasses. INMO said, nope, this is one of the coolest things I've seen. Just modules that pop on, little 270 milliamp battery modules. They have their own charging case. You can have one going while one is in your glasses. They say they last for 3 to 4 hours. I got closer to 3. If we're doing a lot of like live translation stuff, which we'll talk about, that's a big battery eater. But if it's just like notifications, listening to music, these can go for close to 4 hours. I thought this was such a novel feature, from the glasses being dead to pulling out a charged module and popping it on to using the glasses again. It is really cool, really elegant. It does make it have a little bit of a thickness at the end. The positive side is it's kind of behind your ears and you don't really see it too much from the side profile, but it is there. But I would take this implementation over a weird dongle or cable. Plus I can keep an extra 1 or 2 charged any day of the week. The rest of what these glasses do, I don't reach for daily, but for the right person, it could be the whole reason to buy these things. So display first. So it's 2 micro LED screens. It's 1 per eye. It's 640 by 480 and up to 1500 nits. I took them out actually yesterday in the Southern California sun at noon, which I think is probably the meanest lighting test that there could be. I could still read the display clean without kind of having to cup my hand over my eyes. That matters, because a lot of glasses in this category just turn into a blank window the second you step outside. There's a catch though, I think it's a real one. It's monochrome green. It's not full color at all. Your arrows, your text, your teleprompter, all of it just glows green over the real world. They've got camera built in. I figured I would probably shrug at it and then kind of ignore it. I did use them a lot though, and simple idea, you kind of catch the moment without pulling out your phone and missing it. It's not a like cinema camera, I'm not gonna pretend it is, but for grabbing the small stuff that's gone in 3 seconds, you reach for your phone, it's perfect for that. And every parent knows that exact failure. You grab for the phone, fumble with the unlock, and you miss the shot. But the glasses are already on your face. You just grab it, tap a button, and you are good to go. A couple things I do have to get the app credit for too, because this usually is where a lot of these products fall apart. The UI is good. It's clean, fast, things are where you'd expect them to be. And after years of companies' apps that feel like a hostage situation, or they send them to me in America and they were clearly not made for English speakers, these work. And I think that's worth saying out loud. Also saying out loud is a voice assistant that's on here. And I want to set expectations the honest way. It's not like ChatGPT on your face, but ask it the normal stuff that you want to answer without reaching for your phone, like how many centimeters in an inch, that kind of thing. What's the weather? It'll nail that stuff. And for an AI in your glasses and answers a quick question while your hands are full, I think that is exactly right. There's also the little stuff you notice too after a few weeks, the stuff that kind of tells you that somebody actually wore this before they shipped it. The arms adjust separately for different head shapes. That was cool. Takes prescription lenses. There's a matte finish that doesn't turn into a smudgy mess the second you touch it. That's a lot about INMO. So who is this for? People who want a heads-up display that fits a real life, not a gaming rig, not a thing you strap onto your face to look at fake things around the world. If you want walking directions, teleprompter, live captions, translation, notifications, all of it in your eye line so the phone stays in your pocket. If one of those lands for you, then these make sense. It launches on the official website and Amazon around like mid-July. These are the prices though here on the screen. Okay, so here's where I land. I don't think anybody wants to be the guy in the cereal aisle who looks like he is flying a jet fighter or has ski goggles strapped to his face. AR glasses have been there for a while, and for a lot of time, they've been the butt of most jokes, and they've deserved them, mostly because they gave a list of promised features and delivered half of them. That's sort of the box that I've got at home, of all those promised products that never fully delivered. The GO3 is the one that I stopped waiting on, because there's nothing left to wait for. And like, INMO's got a history. The Go series done a really good job kind of pushing the AI plus AR glasses forward. The Go1 was a big pioneer in the category. Go2 brought AI into kind of everyday use with real-time translation. And Go3 kind of takes the next logical step now, supporting 98 languages, adding a swappable battery for all-day wear, and kind of giving a refined, kind of a weightless fit. It's kind of the culmination of where everything has kind of come together. The whole list is real right now, and it all works. And they get out of your way when you don't need them to. No update required. And that's the part that nobody else has managed to get right.